Austria, owned by Lisa Carroll, and ridden by Charlotte Osborne from Great Britain, making her home in Canton, Georgia.
It's
bred by Antonina Zemaleda in Austria, owned by Lisa Carroll, and ridden by Charlotte Osborne from Great Britain, making her home in Canton, Georgia.
and none of them are going to give it up easily. It's a very exciting class.
Very exciting, and we have got Charlotte from Great Britain, so international class, even though she makes her home in Georgia. Of course, these riders competed in the Grand Prix to qualify for this class. So for most of us, it's our second chance to see them this year. Some rather older bloodlines that are part of this combination's pedigree, but it's fun to see still a very modern expression in my view.
Again, Rubenstein brings a lot of rideability and trainability. I always love to see it on the dam side.
So much knee and tucked between the hock and the knee. It's fun to see a horse that's naturally connected. Looks like a very handy horse. And a very nice bend here in the half pass. Again, the length of frame always has such an impact on how much bend that horse is able to offer. This is a little bit more of a compact horse, so I thought I saw a lovely degree of bend for the frame.
But super lift, great energy.
Terrific.
Nice transition.
And that hock really coming up underneath the horse under every stride with a super elevation of the knee. Gives a feeling of really beautiful passage. Very clear transition to the extended trot down the long side. That was unfortunate. Just a little stumble there. And when you think about form and function, this horse has a huge hindquarter and a little bit of a shorter forehand, or maybe a significantly shorter forehand for the depth of the haunch. So that also presents a true balance challenge, right? So I think the rider's just doing a gorgeous job. Horse has a lot of... Very clear, nice active transition to massage there. Very even tempo as we're watching the transition between all the expressions of trot.
And lots of power right off the get. Massage.
I think that the Grand Prix Special is always a test of transitions. They happen so fast. A handy horse loves it, and a horse that has a little less agile might prefer the freestyle. Good. And the walk looks perfectly clear from this angle. Not a huge walk, but again, at Grand Prix, the walk is not but one score, maybe two. Nicely placed piaffe on the center line. Could have a bit more activity and more power and effort toward elevating the hock and knee. I do think that the balance of the horse by nature is challenging when the forehand is quite short. But I think, again, this rider is bringing the shoulder up and it's finding the uphill frame quite well.
I agree.
Really nice. And I really appreciate the frame she's riding this horse in because she's not holding the frame too tight. That would make it much more challenging.
But I think to have it slightly above the seat, I'm not saying he's above the vertical, but slightly up will definitely lift the front.
He needs it, That's right. Doing a great job. She's a very gifted rider and doing an excellent job with this horse. And that's, again, nicely elastic, half pass, very, very fluid.
Big change.
That's right. It always pleases me when form and function are not always a perfect equation because there's no saying a horse constructed with a shorter neck can't find uphill frame, and this is a great example of it. Yes. Nice big changes. Nice and clear. Ground covering, big expressive changes, very nicely done.
But still good in the canter, I feel. A good hind leg. Uphill.
Very definitely. Yeah. Super hind end on this horse for sure.
Yeah.
And really good riding to overcome that shorter forehand. It's not a problem because of how she's, I think, leaving space for the horse to reach up and out to contact.
Yes.
Very nice. Keeping the back fluid and engaged. Very nicely done. So good. Nice big clear changes. Nice bend and nice balance and good tempo. From this angle, it looked like it was well placed on the center line. And clear changes, a little swinging, of course, but clear and big and expressive, so that was very nice. That pirouette clearly a bit bigger than the first one, but also showing a nice uphill tendency.
He definitely has the ability to sit down easily.
Yeah. Very fine. Well-defined transitions. That's always a point gainer. A technical ride is always better than an expressive ride without technical accuracy. Very nice. Clarity of this passage, in my view. Just that slight lack of impulsion, where you can't say that the Piaffe and the Passage are quite equally developed at this stage, but how old is this horse? Probably 17 years. It's a lovely horse for her to be gaining miles and continued exposure on. Very nice.
Definitely a happy horse.
That was a fun beginning. Yeah. Wasn't that a fun? That was fun to watch.
The Grand Prix Special.
Nice to see. She's a lovely rider.
Osborne from Great Britain with Lisa Carroll's Frühlingszauber. Score now for Charlotte Osborne from Great Britain with Frühlingszauber. From the judge at E, Thomas Kessler, 62.128. From the judge at H, Sarah Geeke, 67.234. Judge at C, Bill Warren, giving 64.